All right, so I just mixed up that rice protein. Now we're going to have the second part of this. This is going to be the rest of my meal. All right, so I like overnight oats. They're easy, obviously, overnight. You just leave it in the fridge, whatever. Well, there's companies that make specific overnight oats, and there's also a bunch of recipes online, a bunch of nonsense. Add this, add that, whatever. You know, I like things that are simple, right? So for a while, Suzanne was getting these. We got a bunch of these left over, these oats overnight. And while these are pretty good, the macros aren't great. It's the whole pack here is 290 calories or anywhere around there, 200, 290, 280, 300. And it's 22 grams of protein. I don't know if you're going to be able to read that, but that is the macros on this one. This one is the green apple. It's probably the best one they make. And we had them for a long time. Suzanne likes more flavor in her oats, I suppose, than I do. But I will just make oats where I'll just put almond milk, a little bit of sweetener, Splenda, a certain amount of oats in a container, and throw some raisins in there. That'll be my overnight oats. But if you want overnight protein oats, you know, this is a way to go, where you just mix the certain amount, whatever it is. I think 1 cup of liquid, whether it's milk. If there's milk, obviously, you're going to add calories and add more protein. But if it's almond milk, you're not going to add anything besides 30 calories. And those are just fine, and they're pretty pricey. So what I do, and I found this, is I'll take one of these. These are Fairlife protein shakes. And all this is pretty much filtered, low-fat, grade A milk. That's it. Now, it's got a few other additives in there, but nothing crazy. It isn't like pure protein or one of these protein shakes. It is milk, you know, but it's got 30 grams of protein in it. And it's only 150 calories for the whole container. And they're pretty good. It's like drinking a milkshake. So what I'll do is I'll take one of my containers here. I take my oats, Harris Teeter oats. I don't see the point in spending extra money on name brand oats. Oats are oats, right? So I'll measure out 80 grams, which is 2 servings of oats. All right, that's 81, 82. All right, 81. And according to the macros on this, and this is the macro on all oats, I've never seen anything different. It's 150 calories per half cup, so it's 300 calories for, you know, the full cup, and it's going to be an extra 10 grams of protein for this amount of oats. All right, so that's good. Oats are great for digestion, whatever. All right. So then you take your Fairlife shake, and it could be anything. You know, they have 5 of these. There's chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, salted caramel, and mocha or coffee. You know, mix it up a little bit, and you can do this with a lot. I've done this with Quest shakes, and Walmart has an Equate version of the Quest shake. It's okay. It's not as good as the Quest one. Not as good as these ones either. You know, mix it up, you just take it, and then you just pour it in here. That's it. I've got mail, apparently. So, you know, you throw it in there. Make sure you get it all in there. Put the top on. Shake it up. And then you put it in the fridge. And I'll eat this tomorrow at this time. And it is probably the easiest overnight oats you're ever going to make. It is between this is 150 calories and 2 servings of this is 300 calories. So that's 450 calories. And you're going to get 40 grams of protein in there. You know, you can get milk and oats. And if you want to add something else to it, if you want to church it up, you know, you want to have a vanilla one, you want to throw some raisins, fruit in there, whatever, okay, great. But it is a simple and relatively healthy breakfast. If you want to have it for breakfast, or you want to have it in the afternoon like I do because I fast all day. But we're going to come back tomorrow, and I'll show you the consistency of this, because a lot of the liquid is going to get absorbed, obviously, by the oats, and it's going to come out in oatmeal consistency. You can either have it cold. You could probably drink it. It's a little thick to drink. But you could take it right out of the container cold. You could probably nuke it if you wanted to for a warm snack. But we're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to do that rice protein. We're going to do this overnight oats. And I'm going to show you how it is. Easy and filling. Very filling. So we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks. And we're back. So now we're going to do the overnight oats. Like I said, I mixed Fairlife with 80 grams of oats. And mix it up. That's it. And it's been sitting in there since yesterday, so about 24 hours. It thickened up considerably. And this is 450 calories, and about 41 grams of protein. Now, these Fairlifes are delicious. You can either drink it right out of the container here, or I'm going to show you the consistency. Now, you can see it's a little runny, but it is, I mean, you can see the oatmeal soaked up a lot of the liquid. If you want to thicken it up with something else, you could always get some PB2, or this is great value powdered peanut butter. 2 tablespoons of this, and this is like chalk. It's like it'll suck up the rest of that water. It's 50 calories, 6 grams of protein for 12 grams. So, but I'll do that later. But for all intents and purposes, it's like runny oatmeal. If you want to heat it up, you could. Well, we're going to give this a taste. All right, that's really good. I'm sure the vanilla or the other flavors would be just as good. I mean, the Fairlifes are delicious as they are. So, that's just an easy overnight oats recipe. Fairlife protein shake, 80 grams of oats. Mix it up, leave it 24 hours. It'll fill you up, healthy. It's got a lot of obviously oats are full of fiber and helps your digestion and stuff like that. So there's lots of studies that say oats are great for you. So anyway. All right, so recapping, rice protein, no. Overnight oats, yes. And then if you want to mix it with some peanut butter powder, it'll suck up the rest of this water and make it a little thicker, more like oatmeal consistency. I mean, you could just drink this right out of the cup, but I poured it out. I usually don't pour it out. I just drink it out of here, but I poured it out just to show you, it was the consistency of runny oatmeal. Anyway, all right, eat some more healthy shit. Or not. Whatever. I'll drink some beers later. All right, thanks.